everybody, it's Pam with Silver and Sparkles, and we are back with another Wednesday weekly 15-minute craft challenge. So this is the one where I just pull some things from my scrap bin and whatever I can reach within arm's reach on my desk and see what I can make in 15 minutes. So we're going to get started in just a minute. One thing I wanted to talk to you guys about though is it snuck up on me. I am right at 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So I wanted to say thank you. And you guys have been the best, and just the support is amazing. And the opportunity to do this every day with you guys is just a dream come true. So I had mentioned when I was thinking about it back, I think maybe January, I don't know, when I was sort of, at least it was, kind of, I could see it happening, that I would do some type of giveaway, thank you kind of thing. And then I've been so busy. So it snuck up on me. So hopefully in the next video, I will have had a chance to think through it a little bit, and I'll talk to you guys about what the giveaway is going to be and how you can put your name in and that kind of thing. So stay tuned for that. I just, again, wanted to say thank you, as that milestone is right here, or right around the corner. So thank you. All right, I need to set the timer, and hopefully my brain will kick in and we'll get going. I'm filming this pretty early on Tuesday morning for tomorrow because I'm going to spend the day with a friend today. We're going to have lunch and go shopping and do some things, and I've got to get ready for that. So here we go. Let me find my timer. All right, we're going to get right to it. 15 minutes. All right, let's see what we've got. I did pull out some of those baggies. Some ledger paper. Some strips. I don't know what I want to work with. Here's a really old piece of Tim Holtz cardstock. Let's choose that. Okay. Let me just see what I can come up with. Where my brain is going when I saw these strips, but I don't want to use just that plain one, is let's do a belly band with an expandable journal spot. So I've done a tutorial on this, I believe, but in the past. I want to make this approximately the same height. And so I should be able to do this in 15 minutes, and we'll see if you guys like it. It was a while ago. So, all right, I'm just marking that so that I can use my trimmer. I want my cardstock, or my scrapbook paper that I'm using here, to be just slightly taller. Yes, this way, taller than the paper that I'm going to use for the actual journaling spot. So this is 7 3/8, and I think this paper was already cut to 7 inches. So there we go. Okay, and I'm going to make it into a belly band. So let's decide. Of course, it's too tall for my baby trimmer. It's okay. Let's decide. Let's make this, let's see, let's do 1.5 inches, and I'll just use try to get this super straight. I'm going to use my craft knife, and we'll just cut it really quick, hopefully. All right. Well, see, best made plans. Did not cut that neat at all. But that's why we have a pair of scissors, and there was already a line on here. I could have just said, let's make it whatever width on this line. All right, this one will cut from this side, and again, I want it to be 1.5 inches. This one does not have a line, so I need to be careful. I watch other people use their craft knives, and it's like, they make it look so easy, and I do okay, but I'm not great with it. All right, there we go. 2 strips, and let me see if I can, here it is, my corner rounder. I don't know which side I'm going to use yet, because I really like this, but these bugs are kind of fun too. I'm just going to round the corners. I wish I had picked the smaller round, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. Probably going to use this mosaic side. We're not going to see the bottom layer, so really, I guess it could be something different. But you'll see a portion of it. You definitely could use one-sided paper or cardstock. It's not a big deal. All right, I think I'm going to use this one for the top. Okay, so what we do is I want this to be an accordion fold journaling spot. So I am going to, and I'm eyeballing this, and we'll make sure. I want it to fit without being seen. Is the point, is it supposed to be hidden right in there? So I'm going to try to be careful folding this to keep it right about this width, and it's, you know, less than 1.5. It's 1 3/8. You could have done like 1 1/4 to give yourself a little more wiggle room, and maybe mark it instead of just eyeballing it like I did. But just take your paper and how, you know, if you don't want it to open up this much, you don't have to use this wide of a piece of paper. But okay, and it's okay to have a little smaller piece right here. That's okay. All right, so I have to think about which way I want the accordion to open. And I think when the person grabs it, I'd like it to open this way. So I do have to think about that when I am attaching it to, you know, kind of that cover. Oh gosh, I'm hoping this will fit in here. I may have to get out my other chomper. Nope, this one's gonna work. I'm just rounding these corners so that it hopefully will hide, making a mess, will hide in the cover or the belly band. It's all over me. Nicely. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, all I have to do is add glue to this section right here, and then we will put the cover on. I will grab a journal in a moment and show you guys what this is gonna look like on a page. All right, so we just want to glue it down. And I'm going to go right up to that score line, if I can. This is where using a glue that gives you a smidge of wiggle room is probably a good idea. All right, and kind of just work it over. Okay, so there we go. Now, the one on the back, the little bit that you're gonna see is just a little border. So again, you can decide which side, because this is the part that's gonna go on the journal page. I promise all of this will make sense in a moment. So add glue to this entire panel here. Just the back. And decide which way you want your paper. And now I want this to line up as close as I can to the cover. All right, see, so hopefully you can see on camera that you can't really see that paper in there, okay? Yay! Okay, let me grab, we've got to decorate it, but let me grab a journal. All right, so, you know, you're familiar probably with belly bands and like maybe a strip of paper and you just put glue the top and the bottom. So that's what we would do. I don't want to attach it to this journal, but I'd put my adhesive here and here, creating a pass-through. But with this one, the person could also open it up and have this lovely journaling space, and it can open this way too. All right, whichever way they pull it. So let's decorate it. We still have time. Okay, so I didn't really think about having things to decorate with. Let's see if anything in my little bags of goodies will coordinate with this paper. Here's some animals. These look kind of like fall, but the paper, ooh, that's kind of fun. I don't do a lot with, you know, animals. What is that, like a fox? Let's see if any of these flowers, I'm gonna try not to spend too much time sitting here thinking about this. Look at those kitty cats, isn't that cute? What I'm thinking with these squares is maybe I could make some kind of tab. That might be fun. I also have this sheet music, which, you know, you can't go wrong with sheet music, right? Maybe we can do a little strip and then a little pull tab of some sort. This would also lend itself to a sentiment, right? Maybe a word or an inspiration. And if you want to decorate the journaling, the journaling spot a little bit, we certainly could do that too. Maybe these right here. I think I'm going to, let's cut off a little bit of this. It's like a gray shadow on the paper, intentional. But I cut a little bit of it off, gave it a torn edge. Oh, this is the thing when I rush. I make a mess, and maybe the edge needs to go, the torn edge, this way. I may be trying to do a little too much with that. I don't know. Let's just start gluing it down, and then I can always put something over top of it. But let's just see what it's starting to look like. It's very fragile. If you can see that it's already starting to rip on me, which is part of the reason I wanted to get it down. All right. It's starting to come together. All right, I'm going to, I have like 4-ish minutes, so we are gonna stop worrying quite so much, and let's think through what would make this look even more fabulous, right? What else can we do? Maybe, let me get a circle punch. Maybe I will get a bee, or is this a wasp? I don't know. I don't know all of my insects the best. So if you guys like this one, please leave me a comment, give it a thumbs up. And if you have thoughts, no promises, but if you have thoughts about the giveaway, you know, let me know. A couple of ideas I've been playing in my mind with, I'm gonna look at some fibers, is a journal, right? And I'll have to really give that a little bit of thought. It could be like one of my little golden book journals, something like that. Or it could be, I could do a variety of my one-page wonders, you know, like a little set of those. It could be some of the larger folios that I make, or the flip-flap kind of journals, you know. So really, you know, the sky's the limit. I could also pick a digital kit, and we could do, you know, I could walk you guys through making, you know, a full-size journal. I haven't done that in a while, series, and then that be the giveaway. Oh, that's cute, don't you think? So give that a little bit of thought and leave me a comment, and we'll see what we can do. I could also, and maybe I'll do this too, but I could do a free you know, on my Buy Me a Coffee, a free digital paper for everybody, and then the giveaway as well. So anyway, I love it. Now, if you're worried about this doing what it's doing and popping open, you can add a little Velcro dot and, you know, attach it to the page so that it will not flap open like that. I like it. So look at me. I have a minute and a half left. So what can I do in a minute and a half? Let's just make maybe a little cluster. You know what? I want to use Mr. Fox here. And we'll just make a quick, some kind of cluster or embellishment, whatever we want to call him. I'm going to use some of this sheet music. Now this piece came probably from part of the cover because it's much thicker and not as fragile. It's not falling apart like that other piece, like this piece right here. See how quick and easy that's tearing? This one isn't doing that, so I can use it as a base. Just wanted to point that out. Let's do a little piece of this to kind of bring it back a little bit to the project we just did. So 3 pieces looks cute. And again, you can leave it just like that. Or, I got 11 seconds. We can also attach, you know, a fiber like that. And I probably would have waited to staple it all together if I had thought about that, so I don't have 2 staples. 15 minutes, but I can remove one of those if I want to, or put a little circle or something on top. All right, we did it. I did it. I hope you like this one. I always feel like the 15 minutes flies by, and I certainly am like, oh, I should have been able to do more. All right, we made a little tiny cluster, and then this fabulous hidden journaling spot belly band. I really like it. Okay, I hope you do too. Until next time, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a great one. I appreciate you.